Okay, so I am in one of those situations yet again in which I'm really not sure of my welcome here. I'm at Urbans, and Urbans I think is a more decent establishment than others that I've been in. But what I am worried about is the fact that I haven't received any response to my concerns from reception or sales or management, and so I don't know what they're going to do. I have sent an email to police, all points, and to court, and to Urbans, and also my mother, who's being her typical, let's say, inscrutable self. By inscrutable, I don't mean her intentions are unclear necessarily, but her modus operandi is certainly. No, I can't at this stage. I'm extremely tired. It's very early in the morning. I've had a roommate here who's gone and I've helped her, but she's rushed off to catch a very early bus, and I'm yet again vulnerable with the very basics that I can afford after police have stolen, and I mean that very literally, stolen a lot of my things. After the last, I wasn't even a trespass, they were rescuing me from a fucking criminal called Philip Gash, whom anyone can look up on internet and see at least one staff article. And it doesn't matter what police attend. I'm always the one in the wrong as far as they're concerned, because they've got their own vendetta against me, as we know. So I bought these things, and I don't know, I'm just really fucking tired, basically. I'm just gonna get a few minutes just by my bed. I've got a thumping headache. My bag's pretty much empty. I've got other bags in here. Bits of papers, mostly clothes and toiletries, links and electronics. I'm the only one in here. I just don't know what's going to happen. I don't think Happens is going to kick me out, but I just really need to sleep really, really, really badly. And after that, I'm just going to, I'm really not sure what I'm going to do, but I've been looking around the city as I've been walking around, and I've seen some inventive places where people have stayed, including, there was one guy in the the road revolving doors outside the city library, and having talked to people who sort of camp out in sheltered areas outside businesses or other sort of functional public operations. I gather that they're not trespass, they're just sort of kicked out at, opening time. Which honestly sounds quite idyllic to me. That's my plan, but I packed in a huge hurry and I just don't know. And I've sent a lot of emails to police, as I've said, and sent them the legal wording or excerpts of, plus the entire document of their own internal policy document for passing someone, and you just cannot trespass someone who's got a license to occupy plus a contract to stay, which I do, and I've attached all of that ahead of time. I feel like at this time it's getting on for 8 that I could go to the library, which is just up the road around the corner, and print off the document and have it with me, but I'm just so buggered. And I don't know. I'm really sick, and I just, I don't think I can do it. I mean, it's my things. He left me this jacket, can do. She seems to have a fair bit of money to throw around, despite having to get a shopping trolley to carry her stuff away. She should have got a, I don't know, whatever, Uber or something. But anyway, whatever, people do funny things with their money. I suppose they have money at different times. Lovely Tet brought me 2 extra pillows. I've got my 2 torches here. I mean, what am I going to do? I'm just sitting duck, really, but if push comes to shove, at least I've got this record. I'm fucked. I'm absolutely fucked. I'm absolutely destroyed. I slept for 3 days when I arrived on Friday. I slept from Friday night about 9 o'clock till Sunday morning. What's that? Not 3 days. It's 2.5 days. Until Sunday morning, because I had to do things on Monday, and that's why. And I knew that as a pretty organised person, I knew that it's not a good it's not a good strategy to try to wake up on the day that you need to do things. You need a good day, because even though I hadn't overslept, I had that very groggy feeling of having overslept and just, needing to have coffee and just sort of get back into things a wee bit. But I'm still exhausted. My body's just exhausted. I'm a stick and sick, and I've got a cough, which is a mixture of some sort of minor virus and having, slept in that boarded up house with, quite frankly, is most certainly asbestos and extremely damp and dark and freezing cold, and I'm in full body pain and I'm back on codeine, and no one cares, and I don't care really. I like this. They let you pick a card more or less at random. I sort of only picked this one because I look like Miffy, and I saw that there was this bottle of wine and Miffy, or not quite Miffy, is certainly, it's a pretty well, that's not the most un-Caitlin-like vignette I've ever seen in my life. So I'm just going to try to have a sleep, and I'll just see what happens. I'm not ready to lay down and die yet, but if the cops want to have another crack at me, they can. But I've uploaded, as I say, all the policy documents. It's gone to court, 3 different addresses at court, several different addresses at police. And my mother, Evans, I should do more, but that's what it is. And if I'm trespassed, which the police are not allowed to do unless the lawful occupier cannot, for good reason, do it themselves, and the manager does not live on site, the owner does not live on site, so they're not the lawful occupier. Lawful occupancy passes to the owner if there's no viable candidate who lives on site, but that's not how it works in a commercial establishment where you rent rooms for money. I've got a contract with Booking.com which I've uploaded. The trouble is I haven't printed any of it, and the thing is the cops are too thick to read anything but what the complainant says. So I do wish that detectives were the frontline cops, because frontline cops are the worst people to do the initial filtering of criminal activity. They should be the ones who are sweeping up the pieces after the fact. Really, the training is atrocious, and there's nothing I can do. But I just need to sleep. So I'm going to sleep.